just a second to finish getting everything rearranged here. There's that. I have that. My counter is on the correct one. I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. My dad lost his wallet. So I spent 20-ish, 30-ish minutes hunting for it, and he found it in his other truck, and then it was, okay, let's go to town and get dinner, and going to town and getting dinner didn't happen till 3 hours later, but I didn't want to start streaming, because just in case he decided to go anytime after I started streaming. Let me move this mouse cursor out of my way here. We have a lure going. So today I start fishing. Hi, Levy. Oh, you suck. I feel like I'm drunk. You want to hold still? I mean, I've seen a couple of people, you know, shiny hunting Goldeen, and they're like, it's such a weird hunt because of the way it moves. And it is a weird hunt because of the way it moves. I didn't think it was that bad. It is very flowy and pretty because, you know, it doesn't have legs and it's not hopping to the side. But oh my god. The Goldeen very much makes me feel drunk. I don't want to... It's cute, but I wish we had something smaller. I'm pretty good. How are you? Fighting to stay in this pond and not encounter this magic carp. Or this sea king. You think they could have given us a bigger space to be able to hunt Goldeen, but no. They give us a small space. And god dang it! We have the stream right there. It's me hopping out of the water on accident. It's cute. It harkens back to surfing in Pokemon Yellow. But you also cannot... It's horrible for telling how far away you are because it's long. It's a surfboard. Guys, can I have some spawns in the water, please? I know I've hopped out of the water like 4 times already, but please! But now, have you been, Levy? At least okay, I hope, given everything going on in the world right now. I don't need a magic carp. I need a goldfish. About 4 seconds away from seeing if trying this with a Lapras would be any easier. Actually. Aha! There we go. Maybe he'll be a little bit less awkward to ride upon. There we are. I mean, he's a giant sea monster, but he's not also screwing with my depth perception, so... Yeah, that didn't work. This is too narrow a spot to have only big options of Pokemon to ride on. I don't know how I hit that. I'll take it. Ain't looking that gift horse in the mouth. Jesus. Okay, that Pokeball just straight up went underneath it. Until it's been 5 minutes since I last did one of these hunts. Going to do my best to just kind of stay in the middle here. Uzumaki, where's the rest of your... okay, I can see the rest of your body, actually. It's a very nice effect that you can see the Gyarados underwater. Yes, well, hold still! Now I'm crooked. Shouldn't have thrown that many Ultra Balls. God, I hope the Staryu and Starmie aren't this disorienting. I think I have this turned down. Let me turn that back up real fast. By that I mean OBS. I do have OBS turned down. Okay, Magikarp. Can I have a Goldeen, please? I mean, I wouldn't say no to building a chain and eventually maybe getting a shiny Seaking. That'd be awesome, because I need both of them either way. But I'm here for a Goldeen chain, not for a Seaking chain. I'm probably gonna have to run into them to despawn them. Oh, okay, just the one so far. There we go. I do love how like 80% of his body is above the water. Breathe, Wheezy! Breathe! Stella's got allergies. Oh, you decided to hold still. Jesus, I can't aim. There we go, much better. I rearranged the shelf above my monitor earlier. It's kind of nice. It's been a while since I did it. This is gonna happen a lot. And so long as I don't accidentally catch one, everything should be okay. To laugh. I ended up watching a movie with a friend last night. We watched the last Paranormal Activity movie, Next of Kin. and it opens and it's like snowing in the movie, and we're both like, yes, please bring back the snowy cool weather. Because neither one of us is a huge fan of like summer heat and the humidity. I hate it when that happens. Quit that. So we're both like, bring us late fall, winter, early spring weather, please. I'm generally fairly decent with any weather up to like 80 degrees, depending on humidity. We need another koi fish Pokemon. Get one that and give it like 7 or 8 different patterns. That'd be neat because there's such a wide variety of koi fish. Oh, there we go. There's another. Well, that just went wherever it wanted. It was nice. I actually remembered yesterday to get on and give all my extra Marowak to Professor Oak. But I don't need Magikarp. It's in the same general wheelhouse, but it's not the fish I need. Need to seriously play some Cobblemon eventually. So I can... Why are you doing this? So I can hunt for the Magikarp variants. Because they did the cool thing and gave them each one its own evolution. Excuse me. Why are you doing this? I'm flicking it straight. There we go, jeez. My controller just might finally be starting to go. No, I'm not risking it. It's only a chain of 9, but... yeah, I don't want to risk breaking it. Tiny fish, would you run into me, please? There we go. Trying to get to this Goldeen without it, without getting out of the water. Why are you going so off the rails here? I'm holding it straight. Oh, I'm sitting slightly sideways. To a chain. I have another one right here. I was trying not to do that. There we go. Lovely. And now we should hopefully have more of them spawning in. No, I wanted to go to bag. gonna use a lot of the nap berries during this hunt. You were not a Goldeen either. I'm here for the other orange fish. I guess I can't say that. Magikarp's kind of a red orange. Well, actually, Goldeen's kind of a red orange as well. I feel like this is the Pokemon equivalent of that game where you gotta scoop up the goldfish in like a paper net. I've never done it, but it looks like it'd be hard. I'm confused by the Chansey there for a second. Then, you know, I realized that apparently getting a chain together in the water would still count. There we go, much better. Gotta remember to tell Dad I work Monday. I literally can't get any closer, thank you. There we go. Circle went down very slowly. And if it did, I would hunt you in any other game. You have such a weird hitbox, dude. I didn't expect to hit that. Oh, it stopped. Wheezy girl, do you need to go outside? Here, let me go see if my dog needs to go out real fast. I'll be back in just a moment. She did one outside. Slide my thing back on so I don't throw my controller at the TV, because I've done that about 3 times. And I did it once and it glitched out the entire stream. Like the entire overlay. And everything freaked out. Come on, be still. There we go. Okay, we got a Sea King, which I don't need yet. One of you wants to be shiny later, though. I'll appreciate it. Bye, Magikarp. Bye, Sea King. Didn't actually mean to run into him. Dude, if I go any closer to that edge, I'm gonna hop out of the water. Really? Of course you stopped in the middle. Around halfway to getting the good chain built. I shouldn't have moved. I don't know what ran into me. We had a lady carp. Also, happy, I don't know if that's the proper way, happy Juneteenth? I don't know if that's the proper way to say that. But it's Juneteenth, the banks are closed. And also we're like a month and 3 days out from our next Pokemon Presents, which is still really weird that they announced it like a month and a half or more in advance. Baby wandering around the yard. The dog, not an actual baby. My other baby knocked a bunch of books off my shelf this morning and scared the crap out of me. Woke me from like a dead sleep. You little monster. Yes, I'm talking about you. You gotta stop trying to climb over the books, my dude. They're not structurally sound. Really? Eventually, I will get back in the water. It legit just swam through me. Twice. I hate foxes in this game. I didn't touch him. What did he do? Touch my Gyarados' tail? There we go. Get used to holding the Joy-Con again. I hold it a very different way when I'm just hitting A to trade Pokemon as opposed to when I'm physically flinging the Joy-Con around to catch Pokemon. That split second when you hit the tail end of the animation. Oh, are you gonna be reasonable up here? Huh? He turned my computer off again last night. And each time he does that, because every once in a while he puts his foot down on the housing of my tower and hops down onto the floor. But both times he's done that, he's like stepped on the power button and just stood there for like 20 seconds. Long enough to turn my computer off, and I'm going, hey, get down. Can I run into one of you, please? Thank you. So I'm hoping to do somewhere between 200 and 250 catches today. Just depends on how the chain goes. If I get really lucky, I'll get a shiny today. Really? Might have to get up in a moment and let my pooch in. There she is. She can wait just a moment though while I see if this catches. Nice. Alright, be back in just a second. She got her cookie. She gets a little dog bone when she comes back in. Most of the time. She... generally during the day she doesn't go out as much as she does in the evenings. So she'll go out maybe 4 times during the day and she'll get a treat when she comes back in. Then in the evenings I kind of stagger her. What? Uh-oh, do I need to throw it? Do I need to throw that bone? Do I need to throw that bone? Throw a bone. Every once in a while Stella gets in the mood where I can give her a treat and she doesn't want to eat it, she wants to hide it. If I take it away from her a couple of times and toss it, she'll eat it. Can we have an encounter, please? Apparently I just need to aim his tail with him. Because that seems to be where the hitbox is. Alright, almost a good shiny odds. Jesus, Dragonite. Threw it too soon. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. Doing that, hoping that maybe, just maybe, I'll actually manage to hit it. There we go, much better. Jesus. Generally, you hit a point in chains eventually where you just keep catching them. Where it's just always green. Noisy truck. Must have been a log truck. Here we go. Oh, nice. There we go. I've become momentarily mesmerized by the animation of the water hitting the bank in the background. Hey, I got it. Well, I hit it. course it does the no catch animation. Gonna end up all sorts of like zenned out during this. Manage a green ring on one of these, going back and forth eventually. How are we doing on the candies? Probably not super far yet, but I kind of see. I got plenty of time to go before I need to go sell candies. Didn't spend down like $100 in this game. I will definitely at some point have to go through and beat the gym leaders in the Elite Four a few times. Thrown 3 Pokeballs at it now. Especially not when there was another one waiting. Ooh, getting another breeze. That's nice. This is gonna be our last, like, reasonable windows open day for a while. Gonna have to have the air on starting tomorrow because it's gonna be up in the 90s. how they like to just veer off into the right. Excuse me. Rearrange my butt again. That's a waiting game to see if the first shiny Pokemon will be a Goldeen or if it'll be one of the Pokemon on the bank. Too fast. Hopefully this is not another almost 1,000 Pokemon encounter Pokemon like Marowak was. There we go. Stella and I went on our evening walk yesterday, and she did really good. She ignored the rabbits, but about 4 minutes away from the house, before we'd cross back over the road to come home, we found a turtle. not a like big snapping turtle or anything, just a little box turtle. She looked at it like, what in the world is this? Mother! I looked at her and said, honey, just leave him be. He's fine. He just going on his way. She sniffed at him a little bit and then she was good. I'm very glad my big fish is happy swimming in this tiny little pond. I do kind of wish the back and forth of this would be enclosed. That way I can just ping pong ball off the sides. A funky frog bait video yesterday going over mostly Lilo and Stitch and all the way the live action and stuff just mess it up, and it's like, yeah, I ain't watched it. I've not watched a live action remake since Move On. I want to say Mulan was the last live action remake of Disney's I watched. I don't watch many of the live action remakes. I've not seen their Lady and the Tramp. I've not watched the Dumbo. I've not seen the Aladdin one. I've not seen Snow White. I've not seen, Lilo and Stitch. I've not seen probably about 3 of the other ones I'm forgetting off the top of my head here. The only 2 Disney movies I think I would want to see a live action remake of would be Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and Treasure Planet. Because if you got someone who really loved the Atlantis movie and did it right, it could be fantastic remade Actually, no, they can't touch Treasure Planet either because they messed up Lilo and Stitch, and Lilo and Stitch was insanely more popular than Treasure Planet. Yeah, they can't have Treasure Planet. Atlantis only if it's good. Disney just needs to get back into animation, and not even just computer animation. Please, for the love of God, bring back the old animated style where everything at least looked hand-drawn. Tired of everything being a live-action remake. Would some things be fun in it? Yes. But not everything needs to be live-action. To be fair, I don't even watch Marvel movies anymore. The last Marvel movie I watched, well, the last technically Marvel movie I watched was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And there's a very good chance that the next Marvel-ish movie I will watch will be Beyond the Spider-Verse. Say they could maybe live action Tarzan, but a different company did Tarzan a few years ago. I don't remember which. And no, just leave us with the people who did the last Tarzan movie. I don't remember what company. I need to rewatch that movie. Can I have an encounter, please? Thank you. They actually did kind of perfect on that movie. It is just as ridiculously outlandish as some of the Tarzan books are. And I'm not saying I've read like every Tarzan book, but I've read 3 or 4 of them. Tarzan and like The Return of Tarzan at least, and then 1 or 2 others. But there's like 30 different Tarzan books. Actually, I need to look those up on thrift books. I wouldn't mind having some of the Tarzan books for my shelf. And I have 4 different Beauty and the Beast books. Actually 5 if you count the comic I have tucked away somewhere. I would actually kind of love to get the big picture books they have for Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if they do it anymore, but I say big picture books. They're like literally this big. And they did one for like every major Disney. I'll have to look that up too. Look, Beauty and the Beast is my Disney sin. That's legit, you know, I got making curtains for from my bedroom out of Beauty and the Beast fabric. Have been slightly tempted by those like cheap duvets where they just print like a picture someone else did for Beauty and the Beast on it, and it's like, oh look, here's a Beauty and the Beast comforter. It's like that is Thomas Kincaid's Beauty and the Beast puzzle art, and and also probably, you know, regular painting art. No. One of them was really tempting. Hi, Magikarp. Come on, I need another goldfish? Yeah. Finger itches. You guys could have been nice enough to give fences like you did with the Poliwag one over in Route 2. I do not need any of you birds. Fish? Yay, goldfish. And I'm hoping if I don't get this today that I will get the shiny tomorrow. Neither of you are goldfish. Actually, you know what they need to do for Magikarp? They need to give it a convergent species and then give that convergent species all of its patterns. If they're not going to give us Magikarp patterns in the main games. And then just have it not evolve. So good, and then I'm hopping in and out of the water 6 times in 3 minutes. I don't think I was gonna get away from that one. Has white whiskers. She's a female. Can we run into this fish? Thank you. One more try. There we go. Been having fun watching videos of people who go to thrift stores and they're like, look at this haul, and it's like somebody's entire collection of like Disney plush or Disney plates or just Disney anything. It's like dying. Of course, to be fair, somewhere, possibly, I have the entire set of McDonald's Disney toys that they did years ago. This is when I was small, and they didn't come in the bags, but instead they came in boxes, and the boxes were the VHS containers, the VHS boxes. I had every single one because my sister worked at McDonald's, and she could get like one toy, or also, you know, she ate there, so. But I had the entire collection. I don't know what happened to it. If it's in a box somewhere in the garage, if they were lost during the like 3 or 4 different moves to different houses. But at one point in time, I had every single one of those. I had all of the 101 Dalmatians snow globe ornaments. I want to say from when the live action movie was made. I used to have a decent sized Disney collection. One of my favorites though was probably the little snap together like Tarzan jungle pieces, because it was the perfect size to have a play environment for my Pokemon toys. You gonna stop? Thank you. I would have killed to have had a family member that worked at Burger King when the Pokemon toys came out for the first movie. Though, to be fair, I think that was about the only time that every time we went up to, where my sister lived and worked, which was just the next big town over. The only time we, did not go to McDonald's to eat. And we would actually go to Burger King so I could have the Pokemon toys. I had 2 of the little gold-plated cards. I had Pikachu and... either Pikachu and Mewtwo or Pikachu and Togepi. I don't remember. They're somewhere. Of course, a lot of my Pokemon toys got lost when between moves and stuff as well, which made me kind of sad because their Pokeball toys for those were actually pretty good. I had one friend who actually managed to go to the theater and watch the Pokemon movie. I had to wait for it to come out on VHS. I can't remember if family friends ended up getting it for, you know, their kids, or if we rented it. I had a fun time the other day. I watched a video this dude made where he watched all 24 Pokemon movies and had a good laugh when he got to the Hoopa one, because he's like, I hated this movie so much. And it's like, I love the Hoopa movie. He goes, the hoopa, the alley hoopa ring. He goes, it got so annoying so fast. I'm like, no, that's fair. That is one of the flaws in this movie, is listening to alley hoopa ring. Were you surprised 1,000,001 times? But I enjoyed the fun of just the two versions of Hoopa yanking legendaries out of their homes and throwing them into battle. Game Pokemon Company, where's our next Pokemon movie? Please? I miss getting Pokemon movies every year or two. My mom used to she used to own a video store. So she'd bring the VHSs or later the DVDs home when we got them in at least one copy into the store, and she's like, you can't watch this till after dinner. I was like, okay. Like, I've hit the point where it's just more fun now watching them. It's like, I don't really watch the anime anymore, but I still have fun watching the movies. So, oh my god, they have a small summer, I can't say it's home decor, kitchen collection. It's some cups, some plates, a bowl, stuff you're meant to be able to take outside and use. But one of the things they have is a Victory Bell pitcher. And one, that is amazing because Victory Bell is a pitcher plant. That is high level punning there. But two, I would never use it as a pitcher, it would end up a vase. It might have to go on my eventual to get list after the Mary vase. The Wooloo vase and the Fuecoco sign. The Fuecoco Coco sign. I've thought about making my little coffee hot chocolate corner just like very lightly winter themed, because, you know, hot chocolate winter. Which it wouldn't be much, it would probably be like the Fuecoco Coco sign, and then they have this fun little sign that points to a bunch of different like areas for, was last year or year before? I think it was last year's Pokemon Center Christmas collection. And there'd be that, a wooden sign, my little Fuecoco Connects or whatever it was, dude. And then maybe I need to find me a Fuecoco, just a regular little figure. Maybe see about getting Sprigatito or Ducklet from the store. I went through too soon. Yes, I did catch Goldeen. Okay, so I might not end up doing as many today because I haven't done the motions and stuff in a bit. My wrist and whatnot starting to hurt. I'm not gonna stop at like 100. I am going to go at least somewhere between 150 and 200. Or if I get a shiny, I might stop after it, provided it's not in the next 5 minutes. Then we'll be going at least one more hour. wants to do whatever, because we have some leftover pizza that should still be good to eat, and we have some leftover pulled pork and stuff that's still good to eat. And I gotta do dishes. And sometime this evening after dinner, I gotta go walk the pooch. The next week or two, we're gonna start walking in the mornings. Change the calendar later. I mark down the days I work to help keep track of them. Do an arrow over from my Sunday cleaning to Monday, seeing how I'm not cleaning Sunday now. Don't know why, but for half a second I thought that Rattata was a Ditto. But it's kind of dumb considering you can only get Ditto on Cinnabar Island, I think. Seeing how I hopped out of the water on accident. Where did you even come from? Go sell the candies real fast. I feel bad for that dude and his Marowak who are forever. Oh right, I sold some candies before I started. I forgot about that. Dude and the Marowak who are the Machop who are forever tamping down that land to put down a foundation for a building that's never going to be finished. Alright, like Goldeen and Candy are fine. They can just stay. Was the new spawn in? It was not a shiny, so I'm counting my Pokemon before they catch again. doing that. So I got a good laugh yesterday. 'Cause there's these Switch things you can buy that you can dump a lot of like cartridges and games and stuff onto your Switch. It's a Switch Meg or something like that. I don't quite remember the name. Apparently someone stuck it in their Switch 2 and dumped a bunch of games and immediately got banned. My only thought is, dude, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, I got banned. It's like, dude, you were dumping a bunch of stolen games, technically. Look, would I love one of those little Game Boy emulator things you can buy? Yes. For old games that they're apparently just not ever going to port anywhere ever again. It's like, dude, don't mess with the system that is still getting games and stuff, dude. How you guys don't get caught with Switches, I don't know, or they might and I just never hear about it. Only heard about this one because my friend shared two things. You're like, you're banning people, and it's like, yeah. I'd be banning people too. It's like, honey, we don't pirate directly to the game system. Like, I've played emulator games a few times when I really wanted to replay a Pokemon game. But I think that's 90% of Pokemon fans. Eventually I'm gonna have to sit down and play one or two of the fan games. Do Infinite Fusions and maybe, what is it, Gamma Emerald when it's finished? That is the Pokemon Emerald remake where they're doing it in 2D, 3D. It's the Octopath Traveler art style. Which is really pretty. I did watch Moxie 2D play most of the demo. Really pretty game. And the fact that it has its own separate little demo is really fun. Just the slightest bit off. Would you quit? Be still. I have turned my fan away, like, completely. I cleaned you last night, so I get more airflow. Thank you. I cleaned it and it was all the gunk and it was like 90% cat fur. I'm always kind of half surprised I've just not found the cat in here just rubbing his cheeks against it. I have a Charizard and a Dragonite up in the skies above me. I have all the shiny Pokemon I'm possibly missing because I don't need to fly. Oh wow, just Goldeen galore. And I apparently can't get any of them, but here we go. Yeah, Game Freak, if you want to give us like a regional variant of either Magikarp or like Goldeen and make them multi-patterned, I wouldn't complain. told my dad we had some finds in the backyard, and he's like, "Oh, it's not poison ivy, is it?" I said, "No." I said, "If it was, I'd be broke out by now because I've walked through it." And he's like, "Okay." Like, it's just 3 leaves, and I failed to enunciate that it was 3 little leaves together in a thing. It's just a climbing vine. But he's like, that's poison ivy. It's like, it's not poison ivy. I think I'd notice because it's brushed against my face and stuff. There we go, much better. Alright, almost to 100. Would one of you guys like to be an encounter, please? On occasion, doing hunts like this make me want a little fish bowl. Like one of the, with the fancy stuff in it, like the resin art stuff you see people do where they do like underwater escapes and stuff. I would love like a little fish bowl with a Pokemon art in it, even if it's just meant to look like, you know, actual just fish in a little bowl with a little bit of greenery, a little thing for them to like hide in. I want a fake Pokemon fish tank. Like, I love the little terrariums that were so popular for a while. Those were neat. Had fun watching videos of people making those. My friend, he has a Shih Tzu. His name is Onyx. Like the gemstone, not the Pokemon. Because he's black. And, she's like, "Oh my god, when was the last time I showed you Onyx?" And I'm like, "The last picture you sent, I think," which was a while ago. It's been like at least a month and a half. She goes, "Okay, hold on." She turns on her camera. Because we're chatting in Discord. She leans down and picks him up, and he's so long. He's getting so big. Like, oh, look at the baby. Wriggly boy. He chewed apart some of her cords under her desk the other day and got her microphone, her standing microphone. She was using her headset yesterday. And something else, her keyboard or her mouse, I don't quite remember which. Like, oh yeah, you gotta tell baby no teething. Because he is actually probably at that point in time where he's losing baby teeth and getting big dog teeth in. I actually found one of Stella's when she lost her baby teeth. I want to to say I had it for a while, but I think it just kind of dissolved. Oh, excuse me. I apologize for that. I had that gunky stuff you get in the back of your throat on occasion. Just throwing ultra balls all willy-nilly. I'm almost to 100. I might not even make it to 200 today. I don't know. We'll see. I'll make it at least maybe 150. Hi, Bob. How goes? Did it too soon. Oh, it's Levy. They made a joke. God, sometime last year. That I sounded old. I sounded like I was in my 30s, and I laughed and told them that at some point in time I was gonna commission a like old lady milk tank version of my icon. And so now every once in a while they pop in and they call me Granny. And I've been called worse. I mean, I joke about being a fandom elder, which I'm probably not quite yet, but some of my fandoms I am one of the older people in like Discord groups and stuff. So it's not meanly meant, it's just a joke. I had one person pop into chat one time and be like, "You're ugly," and it's like, okay, what are you, 5? Dang it. I just laughed at him. Fish! Yay, goldfish! Actually, Goldeen is probably a bit more of a koi fish than a goldfish, but they're related up in there somehow. Always wanted koi fish. There was a point in time when I was younger and major into just anything kind of Japanesey that I wanted koi fish so bad. Now about the only fish I want is I would love to have either a betta fish or a couple of dragonfish. I don't know if dragonfish are social fish and need other fish around them. I would have to like look it up. But I want a dragonfish because they look like Gyarados, except they're not blue. Oh, I need to move my 101 over just a bit. Here we go, get that recentered. Or about as centered as I can ever seem to make it. But I did, I wanted koi fish for a long time. Of course, at one point in time, too, I wanted a snake. That was my older sister's fault. She had a boa constrictor. Then her daughter, at one point in time, had a cute little, just small pink snake. adorable. I catch ring snakes in fall. Well, I catch baby ring snakes and put them back outside the church. There's always at least 2 or 3. Then there's usually a black snake popping around somewhere in the garage. We leave them alone for the most part because they eat mice. We had a king snake that lived in our garage. God, probably 2 or 3 years before he wandered off and never came back. You have to go. Maybe you'll be back. Okay, well, go on. I might be streaming. I'm not certain how much longer I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna get at least up to 150 catches, I think. But now we just have a bazillion and one little lizards and stuff outside. Dad likes to call them his dragons. Good lord. Stella will chase them off the front porch every once in a while when she goes outside. They're like, how dare you bask in my sun? And it's like, Stella, leave the little lizards alone. I did have a pet turtle for about a year in high school. He went to my, she went to my science teacher because he really liked reptiles. I wonder if he still has her. The class's named her Jamie. It's funny because I'd been calling it Nimbus. He looked at me when I got into class. He goes, I didn't think to ask, does the turtle have a name? Because we named it Jamie in first period. And it's like, that's fine. It's like, you can call the turtle Jamie. It's not like it answers to me calling its name. He did end up keeping it though, which he took it home with him in its container and stuff, like that evening. Because he has said he had a bunch of like terrariums and stuff set up in his garage. So he took it home. He took Jamie home with him and bought me back the tote I'd been keeping it in the next day. Would you quit? You make me feel drunk. Oh, forget it. There is something about the animation for Goldeen that is just so flowy when you get used to, like, the Pokemon hopping and running to the sides and stuff. Actually, I think they all hop to the sides just about. Or the Krabby and Kingler skittering off to the side. Kat's girlfriend and her son had tacos last night, and it's like, I want fajitas. Tacos would work as well. Sorry, the spot right here under my nose has been kind of itchy. But it was like, ooh, fajitas. We do tacos a couple times a month, usually. So we have them fairly often. We do not often do fajitas, though. Oh, there's the first shiny. And it's a Magikarp. The wrong kind of goldfish. Which is okay. That's no big deal. So long as I don't get like 4 of these guys in a row. I'm just gonna let him despawn unless he runs into me. Oh, threw it too soon. There we go. If by chance our chain breaks after getting shiny Goldeen, or knock on wood, I might actually make an attempt to oh, well, we ran into him. Sorry, my dude, you're not the goldfish I need. But I was gonna say I might actually make an attempt to just actually shiny hunt Seeking. We'll have to see. He's a rare spawn, so we don't get him as often. And of course there is always the chance that he might spawn in shiny naturally, which is fine as well. Alright, got another fish down. Went into the bathroom last night to like brush my teeth and stuff. And there were like 4 flies on the ceiling, and it's like, oh heck no. Like, this is a 1-fly bathroom. So there's always a fly in the bathroom. Always at least one. So I took the fly swatter to him and tried to reach him. I don't know if I've succeeded, but I gave it a shot. Look, I gotta kind of hop to hit the ceiling with the fly swatter. I'm not my dad who can reach up above his head and like touch the ceiling with his fingers. Because he's stupid tall. Like a head taller than me. I come up to like his chin. There we go. Much. The sight of my hand itches. So how am I doing on Ultra Balls? Okay, still almost a little under 800, so I'm good. How's my candy jar going? Oh, wow. Okay, I have to go sell candy again here soon. I don't know why I did that. I've been fairly good the last 40 minutes just sitting here and letting them come to a stop on their own without chucking a Pokeball at them. Alright, for a huge Goldeen, you don't look very huge. I mean, like, yes, you're at least a little bit bigger than the other Goldeen, but you're not like Seaking size, which is what I think of when you say a Pokemon is huge. I think of Alpha Pokemon. You want to know something funny though? That I come to the realization the other day that had we somehow managed to have like Alpha Wailord in Legends Arceus, he would have been the water version of Hisuian Avalugg, whose alpha form is not actually any bigger than his regular form. They just give him red eyes, and he'll get like the alpha symbol to go with him, but he's not actually any bigger. Though he might be in Scarlet and Violet. Be a thing that I might eventually have to test out, getting a big Hisuian Avalugg in an alpha and sticking them in Scarlet and Violet and seeing if Alpha Avalugg is any bigger. I mean, I wasn't expecting like Lord Avalugg levels of big. I was just expecting a little bit bigger at least, but he's not. His biggest size is the biggest size he comes in. And it stays the same for the alpha. Which is sad, because then you get Pokemon like Alpha Weirdeer that are the size of a moose. And I mean this quite literally. Alpha Weirdeer is 11 feet high. I don't know if this is counting to the tops of his horns or to the top of his head. But Alpha Weirdeer is 11 feet tall. Game Freak, please give us a moose. I want a moose Pokemon so stupid bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the deer, but Game Freak, please, I need the Megafauna. Everybody who does a fake mon of that's a moose Pokemon and actually keeps it on all fours by its final stage is like, yes, I love you, thank you. It wouldn't have to be a starter, though a starter would be a fun thing to make it. Like, just give us a moose. And no, I don't count the one legendary in Sword and Shield, the Treasure of Ruin, as a moose. He's like an elk or something. And he's not a base Pokedex Pokemon, he is a legendary, so he doesn't count either way. There we go, much better. Yeah, I think 150 is going to be my goal for today. I know I said 200. But I also want to give my fingers a bit of a break. Like I said, how I hold my controller when I'm pressing A to trade and how I hold my controller when I am flinging Pokeballs is different. Thinking Jigglypuff is like a whooper or something, a Poliwag or something. Nope, Buzz here. Sorry, I think that was one of the cutest episodes of Pokemon they gave us, was the Whooper school, and the chick who like communicated with them with a tambourine. Nabbit. Dang it. Where that one from? I think that was Courage. Look, I wasn't lying about spending like a fourth of this episode having to climb back into the water, because he makes it so hard for like depth perception. Go away, Chansey, I don't need you. You have a game with a slaughter field for you in it. And I mean that quite literally. We're gonna get to Gen 10 and there's like not going to be a spot where you can just train your Pokemon as easily as the upper north area where you can spawn in on the Chansey. And we're all gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie, auto-battling Chansey is how I got all my Pokemon up to level 100. Two goldfish. I love goldfish crackers. And I got a bag one day and I was like, ooh, goldfish. And I got like a small handful of them and tossed them in my mouth and I was like, ugh, goldfish. I don't know if it was my taste buds that changed or if they changed something in the recipe, but it was like, oh. I want Cheez-Its. Fish. company / Game Freak, whichever one's actually designed the new Pokemon and approve or disprove them for the next generations. Give us a regional Goldeen that's water dragon. Isn't there a myth that has something to do with like carp or koi fish or something turning into dragons? Or I might just be getting that confused with Zen Koi, which is a game I played on where you leveled up goldfish or koi fish until they could turn into dragons. It was actually pretty nice and relaxing. Give us a fish Pokemon that turns into an actual dragon type. No offense to Gyarados. Come on, how fun would that be? You get the first stage and it's a goldfish / koi fish, you know, whichever they prefer to do. And then you hit the second stage and its features become a little more draconic. And then, surprise, it has a third stage, and now it's a dragon. Are you a dragon? Huh? I'm talking to Stella. She was in the bathroom. What's up, my baby? Are you needing outside? Some days she wants to go outside a couple of times. Some days she don't. It just kind of depends on the weather. Stella Marie, my baby, what you doing? Laying in the floor over by the door, probably. Do you need outside? I can see that tail wagging. I can come let you out real fast. It's no big deal. Did in fact went outside. I had to rub her belly for a moment first though. She has minor allergies in the summer, and mostly the grass and stuff, we think. So her favorite spot to have scratched during the summer is her belly. And you don't have to do anything to get her to roll over and be like, rub my belly please, big old sad eyes. Yes, I rub your belly for a moment. On occasion, if I'm sitting in the rocking chair in the living room, I'll just put my foot on her and rock her back and forth. Drum her belly with my feet. About 20 more Goldeen here. Let's see if maybe I can't get lucky and get a shiny on one of them. Of course you wiggle. Goldfish always makes me think of that koi fish from the Nutcracker Suite section of Fantasia. Oh, I'm hearing Stella out rolling around in the grass outside. I'll be like, she's not inside. But she's outside the window. Yes, she is. I'd show you guys, but my camera won't go that far. My camera's got maybe 6 inches of pull away from my computer just because of where my tower is at. Like, I can't even pull it out far enough to get a really good shot of the shelf above my desk, and trust me, I know I tried it the other day. Maybe when I manage to get a nightstand to set my tower on instead. I don't have enough space in this corner of the desk to set it on top of the desk. And the table I do have over it, so the cat's not crawling all over it, is not sturdy enough. Well, it's probably sturdy enough to hold it, but I don't trust it to. That's actually more the cat's fault than the table's fault. Because it's just one of those kind of meh-wide plastic Walmart tables you can get that are meant to be used as like little side tables or something. I can still hear her rolling around outside. Dad laughs at her. He thinks it's hilarious. When her belly itches, she will drag her belly across the carpet. Because it's just that kind of... It's that carpet you see in like people's basements. It's not thick and plush. It's just carpet we got from my uncle's basement. Mostly just to help keep heat and stuff in like winter. I know Dad wants hardwood throughout the house, but that's gonna have to wait. But she'll drag her belly across it to scratch her belly, and she drags her back legs when she does it. Dad he cracks up. He goes, she looks like she's broken both of her legs. It's like, I know, trust me, I've seen her do it. She does it when we go walk. I've watched her drag her belly across the ground like 20 feet before. Oh, he flew away. I was gonna try and commit a tiny murder. Whenever I say a tiny murder, it's flies. It's usually what it is. There's a fly that's landed on like my screen or on the desk around me or something. It's like, okay, tiny murder time. Really? He's still drunk, Tellifer. Oh hey, her path has disappeared. For the most part. My dog has a desire path carved through the grass in the side yard. Just the path she takes to go up and down the run. And the grass has gotten long enough because it's been raining a lot. Rainy and sunny, then raining and sunny, then raining and sunny for like the past 2.5 weeks. That the grass has grown. And you can't see it for now. Once Dad mows, it'll come out from hiding, but for now you can't see it. She'll be at the door in the next minute or two. Oh, there she is. I apparently missed her going up the steps. I can see our front porch from the window beside my desk. Hold on a second, baby. I'm coming. Get you in and get your cookie. I know better. Last time I plugged my Joy-Con at the TV, I'm very lucky I didn't break something. Of course, every time I accidentally fling a Joy-Con at the TV, all I can think of is when the Wii first came out. All those people not putting the straps on and then like literally throwing their controllers at their TVs like full force. Or getting their hands caught in their ceiling fans and stuff. Why is that showing me having a new message? I don't have a new message. I do have a new message on Discord though. Let me read this real fast. That is okay. Just a second. I try to answer friends' messages at least in a small way when I'm streaming. Enough to be like, hey, I saw your thing. I am paying attention to you, I promise. Alright, 13 more fish to go. 12 more fish to go. Oh, and then I've got to fold laundry and do dishes, because apparently we had a load of laundry in the dryer that I didn't know about. My dad likes to do his own laundry, which is fine. He just doesn't always tell me. So I'll go and do a little load of laundry and go to finish it and put it in the dryer and stuff, and then there's a load of laundry in the dryer already, and it's like, you couldn't have told me you did this, so I knew to fold it earlier. I got him in the dryer fluffing right now. Get back in the pool. I'm just gonna let it encounter me. Need a tiny magic carp. Alright, I still have 10 and 312 chances. Get a shiny before stream ends. Of course, that doesn't guarantee it will be the shiny I need if I get another. There's an equal chance it will be something that spawns on land, or I might get another shiny Magikarp again. Of course, assuming I end up with another shiny today, which is not impossible, it's probably not very probable. There we go. another fish down. Now I'm curious, can you eat goldfish? I mean, I know the answer to that is probably, but do they... I'm not a fish person, but they taste good. I'm curious, but not curious enough to look this up. Mostly to see if Dad was maybe making dinner plans. Which he might be. But he's all the way in the kitchen, so I can't... Ah, he might be making dinner plans, yes. For him, he's wanting to go, I think he's wanting to go spend the night with his girlfriend. Which is good. I'm glad he gets to go do that. She used to live here, but now she doesn't. And which is no fault of anybody's. Her parents are older, and she more or less takes care of them, so she lives near to them now. So she's down here on weekends and stuff sometimes. On occasion, Dad goes and stays the night at her house. He'd do it more often, but he don't like it. He doesn't like her bed. It's like a queen, and Dad's a king-size person. And it's a memory foam that's an older memory foam, so it has, okay, noisy person. Has like the divots and stuff that just memory foam develops over time. So it's not very comfy bed for him, which is understandable. If he goes and... Why am I doing that? If he goes to spend the night with his girlfriend, I get the house alone this evening. What it? There we go. Ding. All right, 4 to go. For today, I'll be back tomorrow to do at least another 150. Maybe 200, seeing how I won't have to go through the struggle of building up the chain. Really? I hate it when they do that. Ooh, excuse me. I had a hiccup. Get out of here! Leave! Yeah. Get out of here. Take him. I don't want him. I gotta love having a dad. You can look him in the face and be like, leave, I don't want you here, and he just smiles at you and gives you a thumbs up. course, me and his girlfriend's son try to give them an affectionately hard time because none of the other like siblings are here. We tease him about kissing and stuff. You know, nothing we care about, but on occasion we just gotta be like, ew, cooties! Old people cooties, even worse! And they just laugh at us. My aim is so... One more try here. Alright, 2 more. And the one that spawns after, but I won't be catching the one that spawns after. I feel bad enough about having my poor Gyarados in this tiny pond of water that after this, we're gonna go swim in the ocean. Both because that's just where my next hunt is, but also so she can have a bigger space to swim. My next hunt after the Goldeen line is Staryu and Starmie. And then Jinx. And then after that I get to the fun hunts, the fossils and then legendaries. Well, that one wasn't a shiny. Well, there we go. I was gonna say, either one of you two would be, preferable. It teases me. I should know it's gonna do that by now. Alright. One more spawn in to see what we get. If I run into the other two, I'm probably just gonna run. Okay, that is not a shiny. That is a Sea King. That's not even a Goldeen. Actually. I'm gonna go out of the water and I'm gonna go sell some items. And then that'll be it for the day. And I'll be continuing tomorrow. Same time, same place. Either another 150 or maybe 200 Pokemon. It just depends on how my catching goes. Let's sell some candy. What am I at? 40? That 42? Yes, okay, that's good. Give me plenty of Ultra Balls later. Gunk in the corners of my eyes. That gritty little gunk. Alright. Back in the water. And that'll be it for the day. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it as always, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.